Alright, hello to everyone casting Navi versus the Mongols at the Thunderpick World Championship 2025. This is the semi-final series. Both these teams have done pretty damn well to come out of groups in the form they have and make it to this semi-final. Haven't played each other yet. Recently played at EPL, but Navi won it there in a bit of an upset fashion. Can they do the same again today? Let's see how this goes for us. Right, like I said, semi-finals, Navi versus the Mongols. Starting off, good presence mid with Alexi backing up Con. Nobody held on B at the moment for Navi, starting on the CT side with the Mongols map pick. And A looks to be the clear target of approach. Mikazi spots out the first on Senzu on short, giving a good heads up. Climbing up into window through the smoke. Surely they don't check Techno, which they don't. Emo with the trade back, and now he's in a bit of a pin position. Emo doesn't know where to go. Saved by Wonderful. Can't pinch in from Colin. That is bomb dropped on the floor. Two ramp plays coming. 9-10 laces the first headshot. Teaming up with Mzinho, managing to get one more. Bomb's still dropping in towards Con though. They've got to go re-challenge this at some point, and Emo's in such a good position. He can hold it for a little while longer, gets the first head. 9-10 from long, cuts out his teammate, but Ema, 1v3, can he find the fourth? Oh, the balls to peek it from there from Ema, winning out the pistol round in a good old fashion. Clutching it out, just like that. Had the support, but didn't need it. Just farms up, hoovering up all the kills for himself. Beautiful start to our semi-final. And Mongols didn't get a bomb plant, didn't get anywhere close. Now having to go back into a full eco. You got a flash on Techno and a Deagle in the mix, but not a whole lot to write home about when Wonderful had an M4 in his hand, but couldn't get a chance to use it with Mzinho. First headshot up mid. 9-10 was on the lurk towards ramp and he gets taken out. So, a bit of an odd position. Questionable rolls as well, but going to go back and re-clear ramp, see what they can do. Oh, no way. Just a bit here, the drop of the Glock. He's ready for this. He's ready for the swing. Spot out shoulder of Senzu, and he gets the double up on the blitz. He can get out of there as well. Dinks onto Mzinho, very weak. Yeah, just a little leg shot will do. Techno can't get out of there in time, and so Bit on the ramp collects a 4 for himself. In a nice dominant fashion for Navi. Got closer in the previous round, but when you're only farming up Glocks, it'll be fairly simple, but didn't take that chance to go in with a force, so Mongols haven't got enough to put out an AWP just yet. Still full AKs, can be lethal. Solid challenge for the likes of Navi. All right. Wonderful's looking to get aggro. Top mid with the AWP, doesn't spot anybody and actually gets out with his life. Oh, 9-10's ahead of the smoke. Does Bit want to push through? It doesn't. Oh, swing out from 9-10. Getting the first shot, and whilst there's a bit of presence towards mid, it was dealt with. Kept their eyes focused away for a moment, and Ema from Ticket picks up the first. 3v3, 9-10's got to get a bit aggressive here. Holding from the con smoke as well, but they're going to wrap through CT instead. Comfortable position for Senzu up in Palace. Should be able to play post spawn quite well, but he doesn't need to if he's going to laze the first headshot anyway. Man advantage, and Wonderful with the AWP wants to keep it. And so we will go into a save. Mongols find their first. Oh, Wonderful doesn't even get to keep the AWP. 9-10 wants it for himself instead. That's a nice upgrade for the man, and Alexi does get to keep his rifle. Navi not how you hope there. Great distraction from the Mongols towards mid. I think you had like 3 players watching it, and then as soon as Bit goes down at close range, not a chance. Not a chance in the matter. Navi just about mustering up a full buy, if you can even call it that. Alexi's relegated to what, a pistol? MP9. Great, and taking an early tactical timeout is Navi. Letting it simmer, and this should be fairly deciding for the next 3 rounds. The economic damage doesn't look very good. Navi need to start winning. Navi at least need to win some of these next rounds to keep themselves going. We've got the save gun and the AWP on 910. It should be hard to play against. Now, so far this tournament, the Mongols have absolutely loved to dabble in the Mirage. Has been a good map pick for them. Only lost to Furia. In a very close series at that, so we'll let them have it. It might have just been a bad day, so Mongols need to pick up the pieces now. I say pick up the pieces, bit of a discredit to them. Held themselves together very well in that series, so going against Navi, which might even be classed as weaker opponents, should just hold themselves together for a little bit longer. Oh, flash through! Even goes down, diving into tunnel, but doesn't even get to have a peek down there, and so that early aggression has been absolutely punished by Mongols, and now it's a nice 5v3. Navi know this. They've gone to make a sack towards B. You have to do it in this position. Taking a bit of a gamble, but as soon as you see like more than one player here, still got that lurk with Mzinho, so a quick and swift rotate should be there. Techno spots out the first. Oh, and he gets his life taken away. 35 seconds left, but Mzinho is walking out on site. Should be a quick rotation. Senzu as well can stop the rotation from his position. Alexi, does he just overlook this entirely? If he pushes out this way, he's dead. Oh, Senzu in here. Does he... Yeah, spots out wonderful. Doesn't get Alexi there just yet, but it's going to keep them at bay for a little bit longer. With that bomb down, there's absolutely no chance, and Senzu's going to secure that. Bit long range, does get taken down as well, and it is multi-kill after multi-kill, starting off the series. Senzu getting 4 himself in that round, and so Navi gonna have to go with what, a full eco? Has the loss bonus built back up enough yet? Lost 2 in a row, so 1900 in the previous, 2400 coming into the next, so yeah, full eco will be in order. Bit giving himself the privilege of a deagle, but that'll be it. Oh, he doesn't get a single tag. Bit of a tough position, so getting keep hold of his life might even be a blessing at that. 4 players mid, just creeping up here. You know you've got superior utility and guns in every sense, so shouldn't be too big of a problem. Yeah, Senzu's going to punish that. Oh, pushing out as well. Blitz is going to get a little flying kill. Okay. Must be feeling good today. Okay, yeah, that's kind of, it's over for Wonderful, you know. 1v5 and he's got a USPS. Trying to save the deagle, but not a whole lot to save here. You know where he is. Shouldn't be alive a whole lot longer. Yeah, that'll be that. 2-3, the Mongols take back the lead, and Navi finally going to come back in with a full buy. My question is, I don't think Wonderful can afford the AWP, so it might be a tough one to work around. Whereas on the other side, you got Mongols racking up the money. You got 5k on 910 to be the lowest. Or Techno, sorry. Either way, it's a nice start. Now this is where the real challenge comes in. Wonderful going to be getting a bit aggro early to... I mean, say aggro. He's kind of sitting here waiting for someone to push him. And 910 might overlook this position here. Oh, does get taken by Makazi. He takes out Ema in the process. So at least a nice trade to talk about. Oh my god. Dry swinging the smoke, and Bit's just like, surely he won't do that. Surely he won't, and Mzinho is going to dry swing Palace. So what was a 4v2 looks to get turned on its head. Mongolz smoked off in Con. Oh, pushes ahead first, and Mzinho finds it. But Blitz, last man standing with the bomb on his back, still going to target A. The position here is good, so as soon as he peeks out too far, Mzinho tapped out with a spray transfer. Blitz clutches out the round, finds the double, and it is absolutely masterful from the IGL, from the Grand Master at that. That is beautiful, showing us how it's done. It's disgusting on the stage. An absolutely phenomenal round, just as it looks like they've reclaimed their hope. Mongolz pushes through the smoke, almost confirms the round, almost guarantees it. But Blitz has other words to say. (9-10) was a bit aggro on the apartments, but nothing to be given over. Blitz making very audible sounds in tunnel, so it's going to be heard. But Wonderful in window can't really do a whole lot. He's got Deagle. Do you even really want to swing that? Now, just as Mzinho is going to leave Palace, it is going to be checked out and pushed. So Navi a bit of a false sense of security that Mzinho is not Palace, but he still is. He's just found a perfect timing. And yeah, they're rotating towards B. They're thinking it's a B hit, but the Mongols are still very firmly looking to go A. Oh, Bits an absolute horrible spot. Takes down one, and that's going to be the best he can muster. Oh, Techno as well. 2 from short. The site is open. Oh, I so thought Wonderful would have had that, but never mind. Techno managing to, with his head on a swivel, takes it back, and with a 4K as well. Like I said, multi-kill after multi-kill. How many quads is that? We've had 4 rounds where it's been 4 quad kills. I know he's farming up eco frags, but like, it's still commendable. Still an incredible job. And Navi are actually going into their second tactical timeout already, and we're 7 rounds in. 7 rounds in, I felt this is a slightly bit premature, especially on the CT side. What do you have left in the T side, you know? What is there for a saving grace? How does that help you? You got 1 timeout left, and I mean, you've made it just about halfway through the first half. There's so much of the match left over, and what, take it a couple early? Maybe the mental's not there. Maybe the mental's not the winning mentality that Navi need, especially on a map like Mirage that not so long ago it feels like was such an incredible strength for them. And now I'm not going to say it's a weakness, that's for sure, but Mongolz here to punish today. Wonderful spots out Techno. A little bit of presence apps, but doesn't phase them. Now, if you know the AWP's on B, A's going to look slightly weaker, but there are 4 players here and posted. I mean, you got 3 in Con and 1 in Palace, ready to let it rip. Emo looking to get first contact, saved by 9-10 as well. Oh, and Mzinho, perfect time. Luck. Only Alexi B left on the site. I mean, Mongolz doesn't even look like he wants it. Does actually go back. Peeks window at the perfect timing and takes a frag. Bomb still left in spawn. They have to go back for it eventually. Techno has garnered some space towards B. AWP in Palace might give them some sense of security. So Bomb should be going to rotate towards Techno. But Mongolz could be getting a little bit ambitious towards mid and might get his head shaved off if he's not careful. And Lexi's pushed up on ramps, so there is a chance they know it. But Wonderful might catch Blitz right off, take the bomb away, but he just misses the shot, not ready for it perhaps. Smoke down gives him the comfort, 10 seconds, gets it planted down. And through market, there's a lot of players here. 9-10, still mid, holding off the short attack. This smoke gives Navi a bit of presence to get onto the site, but it's a bit of a false sense of security. Techno mowing them down, and Wonderful with the AWP in his hands is going to want to save it. Oh, takes out Techno. Now his position's noted. Takes out Blitz as well, but 9-10 on this. Oh my goodness. Somehow the Tech 9 didn't get it, and so you might have lost the round, but you've got everything you might have wanted if you're Navi. An AWP saved and no one left alive for the Mongols. 2-6. Not a very nice start for Navi. I mean, you've already used 2 timeouts. I mean, if you see something go wrong now, you aren't going to use a third. No shot in hell. So Navi have to start considering they're going to have to flip the script in a minute. Or else the half might go up in flames. Oh, no way. It's a full B rush. Surely not. 5 players apps. No presence anywhere on the map. It's B or nothing. Oh, Lexi jump spawn's going to get a surprise. Oh, nearly gets his head ripped off by the AWP as well. And that should ring some alarm bells. Oh! Senzu with such an incredible entry. Techno might have gone down. Alexi backside. What is that? That is awful. Spraying through the smoke. Just what? Oh, wide swinging it as well. Wonderful misses the shot. There were 3 players holding it, and the Mongols have just broken through the defense. You know, so that's round. That's 7 rounds on the board for Mongols. And I mean, you're Navi. You've got a couple of guns to save, but you're saving an AWP and an MP9. The AWP's been in rotation for a couple rounds now. On Wonderful. And I mean, he's not finding any impact really. Oh, Fit catches a nice timing. 1 less gun save for Mongols, but still around. Oh, just about gets to keep his life. 9-10 was holding it as well, so a very close one. But now Mongols have got so much money that it seems like they could almost be buying until the end of the half. So even if they do flip the script now, Navi, you know, you're going up against a lot of full buys, and this seems to be where your weakness was. I mean, you had the pistol round, based off of Ema's brilliance, but after that they've been in economic, parallels or disadvantages, and that's where they've been absolutely fumbling. And these gun rounds haven't been a whole lot to talk about. Oh, that's good. Finally Wonderful on the AWP, finding some impact. Senzu being pushed away as well. And the control has been garnered. Oh, I mean, Senzu's still looking like he wants it. Techno towards tunnel and bombs wrapping towards ramp. Man disadvantage. Mongols have to pull off something beautiful. Senzu with a bit of util, using that smoke top com. Might give them a little bit of a fake thinking it's B, and it shows with Ema here. Usually the com player instead on short. No, they might catch a nice timing into the back of Senzu and Techno, but Techno manages to find the trade. Ema's still here though. Oh, doesn't get the shot, but Techno's only 1 HP. He needs some blitz on the other side as well, on the A bomb site. Does he clear Makazi? Nope. And now Techno left. 18 HP. I feel like this might be around for Navi. Yeah, saving his gun's the best thing he can do. Oh, even better. Upgrade to the AWP. And that'll be finally a round win for Navi. 7 in a row, finally managing to break the streak. And that's what you need. You had early aggression from Wonderful, just getting that man advantage in early. And finally, once we see that AWP impact come through, it nets them the round. So perhaps that's what Navi need the most, at least. You can have the good strats, you can have the right reads, but it's not going to mean anything if you just simply get outgunned by the Mongols, like we saw on the B site. I mean, you literally just saw it. It was 5 players going into a stack, and they still come out victorious. Absolutely murking the 3 players on site and then managing to find their way through. So Mongols literally do just have that aim factor today, and Navi need to be bringing it back up to par if they want to find themselves back in the lead in this series. Still 2 rounds left of the half, can still make it competitive. Oh, it's a bit of a shame. Nate blew a bit too early, so Ema doesn't get the impact he wants. Still fighting for mid again. Oh, Wonderful is going to go quick and check into tunnel. Senzu is going to clear him. Is he going to check him? Sorry, at least he's not going to peek into his line. Makazi here finding a right timing as well to back away, so keeps his head on. Oh no, I think Alexi's missed a timing here. Is this where the timing falters? No, the smoke blooms well in time. And Makazi's still reporting nothing from mid, so that double swing as well gives them a little bit of security, but now those 5 pesky players towards B again. Makazi looks like he had it red, but the flash is a little bit too early. Alexi get in jail as well, getting the first frags, and it is an impenetrable wall. Finally, the Mongols can't push back any further, and that Molly doesn't spread far enough to keep Makazi out of the picture. And so Navi with a good sight hold. Perfect crossfire, not peeking into it with an MP9, like, you know, we saw the other round, but Navi keeping it strong enough. I feel like if you'd had the molly instead, because you had the molly on whoever that was, Senzu or 910, so they had to throw back in towards Makazi to clear him out, and that didn't. So, I mean, you quite have easily could have sent one over towards bench instead, and that would have gotten rid of Alexi. So the util was there, just not well positioned. Maybe it was preferred to be used for post plant instead. It's not going to work if you can't get onto the site, so maybe that's where the confidence fails the Mongols instead. Senzu catches a glimmer, but only a shoulder. Going through the motions of a default. Clearing apps, going back through tunnel, looks to be an A push. Once again, Mzinho lurking towards Palace, and Makazi's getting aggro, pushing up short, but doesn't spot out enough. Only sees one player. There's one hiding towards boxes as well, so not enough info to work with. Oh god, does Ema push through this? He has the cover from Makazi, but on this boost up, does find the frag, and now the confidence to push together should be enough. Makazi here, ooh, doesn't get that shot, but 9-10 still a 1v3. Yeah, exactly what you should hope for, and so Navi bring it back at the final minute, making it look at least slightly competitive. 5-7 at the half. Now, this is a good scoreline. You have the Mongols in possibly a false sense of security again, where they might have the lead, but essentially that's a pistol round and a force by round that can fall in the favour of Navi at any second, really. So a pistol round's a must for either of these teams. Aggression and apps for the Mongols, but not going to spot out anything. Anything at all, absolutely nada. Oh, the ramp push looking to come through. Mzinho's been overlooked from Palace as well. That flash looks just to have been flashing from Mzinho. Oh, is he going to force the 1v1 onto B? Yes, he is, and the Julies prevail. Doesn't need to peek this, just staying alive a little bit longer. But now the con support is there with Ema. Saw how good he was here last time, but 9-10 puts an end to that. 2v5 now. Navi going to have to pull off the impossible. gonna wrap around. I mean, what, you go to the other side of the map, hope they haven't rotated in time, hope they haven't realised, but Blitz is up here and pushed up, so okay, they've punished the first, but now both of their presence is known and Techno's pushed up as well, so yeah, Alexi overlooks him, wonderful. Not a whole lot he can do. I mean, he gets the frag on Techno, but still looking at 3 plays. He's got 21 HP. 3 players, eyes on his position, and Mzinho finds the final frag, and so that is a beautiful round from the Mongols. Julies towards under Palace, and I mean, you know you're going against a pistol round. They haven't got enough util to flush you out, essentially. Most likely they would have invested it in flashes and smokes instead, so a molly for under balcony would have been amazing, but they didn't have the finances for it. Mongols extending the lead a little bit longer. Only pistols for Navi, Deaglon, wonderful. How much impact can you juice out of this lemon? I feel like Navi are just waiting for something to come to them at this point. Oh, Blitz is going to peek into this. A lot of sidelines. Now he's got people rushing at him. Has the support with Techno. And that MP9 should prevail at this close range. Flashing through, and Blitz is literally gunning for the hills. He knows he's got the man advantage. Just keep it. Running out into apps as well. It isn't her just yet, but Techno sees the bodies flocking towards him. Nice little shot there. Bit now absolutely pinned in the apartments. Deagle shots do connect. I was going to say they don't, but he finds one. Does get the frag onto Techno, and that is all you can hope for in a round like that. Now, unfortunately, Wonderful hasn't got the finances for an AWP just yet, whereas 9-10 looks pretty happy to be going into the AWP. A couple of Galils isn't going to be the nicest of rounds from Navi, but it's a buy nonetheless. Lexi's creeping out mid with some support. Probably just going to be throwing util for the rest of his team to set them up to get into the sites instead. Aimer in tunnel. Common default for Navi, usually ending up going through Palace, but no lurk towards the B site. Nobody in ramp or Palace, so more likely to be a B hit. With Mikazi here looking for an opening, might be the case. Oh, Blitz can play ahead of this, but Ema's spotted him. Ow, should be good. 9-10 through the smoke as well. Gets frag onto Alexi, equalises man advantage. 4v4, and Ema's just pushed up. Senzu looking to get a bit too aggro through the smoke, and Techno is he going to be able to hold his own on site? Oh my god. That is disgusting from Mikazi. Jiggle peeking it. Fuck it out. Oh, and that's going to be the end of the round as well. 2v4, going to try and retake on the B-bomb site with a flash only, pretty much. And that definitely isn't going to be happening. So finally, Navi... Oh, okay. Ema's caught looking the wrong way, but 9-10's presence now known. And they know he's on the AWP as well, so might challenge this. They don't want to go out through the chokehold. They probably know he's holding it, so... Don't want to go out just yet. Instead, going to regroup them, Zingo towards Palace, and hold on to that AWP a little bit longer. I don't think the Mongols have actually taken a timeout just yet, so... Damn, that was actually good timing. Good predictions. Myanmar are like-minded. Right, well it's 9-6, and economy-wise, looking fairly similar. With a pot of gold on one player for each side, so these are where the rounds start deciding for themselves the next few in the game. So this might be a full buy here, but coming to the next one, you've got what no loss bonus pretty much for the Mongols. You got 1400, and if it's 1400, you have to buy into pistols. You can't justify an eco in the next round because you simply wouldn't have enough. So Mongols economy especially fragile, and it's going to be even worse if Eam's going to find kills through the smokes. Oh, it's going to be even worse. Techno on the site as well doesn't get to hold on to anything, and Makazi with a double opener once again being the sheer brunt of the push on the B site, and Alexi's very keen to be saving some guns. Mzinho might be boosted up, and he might get the chance. Oh god, the Galil's going to take him out instead, and so 9-10. He's going to be having a lot of pressure from a lot of angles. Alexi's close. I mean, might catch a good timing. Oh, the flash as well. Yeah, that's just kill any day of the week, and so Mongols now in the absolute dumps of the economy. Navi should be feeling a little bit happier about this. And I don't want to say that round was based on luck from Navi, because of course you do have Ema, who we all know is an incredibly talented player. And after the kind of removal of I don't want to say the removal, but the step back, the hiatus of JL, I think he's emerged as more of the superstar on this roster. I mean, we've got Makazi as well, who, hey, every now and again puts up some crazy numbers, but Ema, I do feel like, has ascended the crown, or inherited the throne of the star player for Navi. And that was what they were often missing through a lot of this year so far, so coming out of the player break and having a new star player on the block should feel pretty nice. Gonna probably be a B hit for Navi, and the Mongols did go for a premature stack on A. So now with not a whole lot going on, gonna do a well-timed 4-man stack on the B bomb site, but with only pistols here to work with, I'm pretty sure they spotted out the van player. And now there's so many players on B that they've seen the bodies, they know that A must be clear. 35 seconds, just prowling around. These rifles should just absolutely clean up. Blitz here as well. The frags are beautiful. And Navi find themselves within one round of tying us up. What was a 9-5 half? Or 9-5 scoreline after the pistol and the conversion. We now see a very close game between Navi. Although the full buy rounds might have been where they fumbled in the first half. Can they make up for it on their T side? Oh, Blitz fully blind here. Making out an audible Q as well. I think Alexi knows that he's here. Oh, spamming through the smoke. Yup. Gonna get that one. And that's an early man advantage for Navi. Just battling for the control of mid. Oh my god. I thought Alexi had 9-10 absolutely pinned. He was dead as a doornail. But then he comes out with some bullshit kill like that. Oh my god. What's going on? Navi hitting their shots without even seeing them. Being blind. 2 CTs left in the mix. I mean, do you even go for this? I feel like you almost have to, but Senzu quite clearly thinks otherwise. No, so the site's already gone down. Techno's gonna have to find at least 2 to bring them back in the round. Senzu's questioning it. Senzu's thinking about it. He yearns for the kills. Oh no, it's being called off. They look like they were keeping themselves in a good enough position to go back in for the retake at any time if any of these kills were fed to them, but Navi just don't go any further than they need and keep the advantage in their favour. They even had so much util to be left over with for the post spawn. You have email with nearly a full belt of util. It would have been a difficult retake anyway, so the save is the correct call. However, we are now 9-9, fully tied up once again. Now, what's this, like midway through the second half? Double digits on the line. And Navi should have the momentum behind them as well. I mean, bloody hell, look at wonderful. 10k. 10k on him in what feels like just a couple of measly rounds. Orp on his back. You got to see his head in blitz. No way he makes this. Surely they flash him out. He's looking to play anti-flash. He's playing it well, but yeah, Emus going to nail that shot any day of the week. So the CZ just falls flat. Oh my god, 9-10 blind as well. Full white screen. Now these guns have to be positioned pretty damn well to have a chance at this. You got Techno alone on the B site with a rifle, but then the supporting crew for Senzu on the other side, but he might be the place of target. But Alexi with an absolutely massive entry. They can't rotate in time. They haven't got the guns to do so either, or nor the util. Hold on a sec, 9-10. Gets the frag on Alexi, but it is going to be shut down there and then. And so luckily with a very, very small investment into the round, Mongolz still have enough money to full buy into this. So Navi find double digits first, and the Mongolz are questioning it. They need to take a tactical timeout to recuperate. Recuperate? Is that the word? Regather their thoughts. I think that sounds better. Mikazi and Ema are doing absolutely phenomenal today. Mirage definitely a home turf for the likes of Navi. I could say the same for Mongolz as well, but they aren't showing it to me. These last couple of rounds have been shaky. Well, they had a 4-round lead and it's already gone in the blink of an eye. I know with the save guns it's a bit difficult, but I mean, yeah, there's a monster entry from Alexi as well. I can't even blame Techno. It is just absolutely incredible from Alexi. Mzinho's here close with the support from 9-10 on the AWP, but he's locked on Con at the moment. Mzinho's in a tough position. He's going to have to fall back towards Balk, and then he's going to have to rely on the support of his teammates. And Ema's drawing some attention towards Tunnel, and 9-10 got his eyes glued on the right position. Senzo, other side of the map, finds a kill, but 9-10 gets absolutely out-AWP'd. And the A-site falls just like that. I thought it was going to be B here. Had to rotate over early. And I feel like you almost have to go for this if you're the Mongolz. Oh, that nade onto Blitz as well. Double nade onto Blitz. So weak and wonderful. Gets the shot to finish it. Finding some more impact even after that. 3 kills from the man, and Senzu holding onto the AWPs the best he can do. Navi stellar execute onto A. And I almost feel like the Mongolz, as I said in the first half, they were literally just hitting their shots harder the Navi, and coming into this half, coming into the switch sides, it seems to be, it's flipped. Oh, I kind of thought Mongolz was going to be peeking into the kind of kitchen area there, rather than the apartments bit, but still, the money's ripe and ready for Navi. So much on their backs. Wonderful actually hit max this round, so had to buy something to compensate for going over the limit. I mean, crikey. Still potentially a couple of rounds left of the half if Mongolz can do something now, and Mzinho wants to get aggro. Oh my god, wants to get aggro top mid. Ema takes that Q, literally falls back straight away. So Mzinho might have the space, but oh, miss molly from Mongolz. Doesn't push it. It pushes it, completely overlooks. Techno, oh, just gets the one frag. Thought he had the frag onto the site player as well, but didn't get it. And so now spam through the smokes all they can muster. All they can keep, and Mongolz might be low, so Senzu might get this frag and opt for going in the retake. Oh, is he going to walk straight into the AWP line though? Oh, open up from Senzu. Brings him back into the round. You see one player towards Firebox. Don't know where the other one is, but the cover from Tetris should be alright. Oh, manages to peek just early. Gives him a chance. And oh, Mzinho thought he had the kill as well. And it's all crumbling down for the Mongolz. Match point for Navi. I can't even watch. You got such little money for the Mongolz. Not a whole lot to work with. You might have M4s, and I mean, the lack of Kevlar's fair enough. You know you're going up against a very good AK buy. The util is atrocious, so it's going to have to be something snappy from the Mongolz, and they're going to send out their resources towards tunnel. Have a go and investigate there instead, but nobody's here for them to punish. Navi even know the possibility that there's somebody there, so Mzinho might even be caught on a timing when he tries to peek out. 9-10 with the cover though. Oh, they're overlooking Blitz as well. Could catch a good timing, but 9-10 with his backs turned. The timing's good from Con, and so Mzinho has to pick his fights carefully. Oh god, Ema's got the timing, got the idea, got the frags as well. 3 from him. Only Techno, only Mzinho left to save the round, to save the Mongolz' map pick of Mirage. Overlooking bit as well. Techno with all to do to keep us in contention. Oh, and it's not good. Bit of a reposition. Might catch somebody off guard. Stops the plant. Gives him a chance, but flash there as well. Spotted him out, and Ema from here too should have the frag if he needs it. Should have it when he walks. Doesn't even clear the corner, and that is 8 straight for Navi. The momentum, bringing themselves back, seizing the map for their own, and so now we go to Navi's map pick of Nuke in this semi-final. Alright, Navi's map pick of Nuke on our doorstep. Start off with the pistol round. Very light investment in util for the Mongolz. Blitz on just a flash to his name, and Senzu's mopping up heads towards Squeaky Door. That's going to be nice. Nice to be bombed down early. Mongolz needs to go and retrieve it, but Techno here nailing the headshot there. Wonderful 1v4. Bombing the Mongolz possession as well. How'd you even do this? Peeking into Blitz. Oh, it's not very good. Switching to burst mode. Does find the frag. Okay. Still 3 players here. Gonna be difficult. Bomb down as well. How'd you even do this? Oh, quick head. Quick heads! Oh my goodness! Oh my lord. Wonderful with the absolute precision pistol shots. Saving the pistol round. How do you even find that? 4 bullets. 3 bullets, 3 heads in a matter of a second. What? Oh my lord. How do you even do that? I can't believe it. The Mongols didn't even need to peek him as well. They could have just held back, do nothing, and that's just a massive ego boost for Wonderful. Round they shouldn't have lost, but you live, you move on. And a brawl for Squeaky leaves Navi actually worse for wear. 3v4. 3v4 taken out, and Mikaze now has to go looking for the pieces. Blitz in the back lines as well. Could find his way into flanking outside with Mikaze. I don't think he's known that he slipped the net. Oh, Wonderful surely hasn't. Oh, yeah, that's an absolute disaster. Blitz has all this info as well. Ema outside, finding some less health, sorry. Not going to get given a chance. And Mikaze now going to have to follow in Wonderful's footsteps. But he has a bomb plant on his side. And a smoke to use, getting it out early. Knowing there's probably not a kit in play, so he can stall for a bit more time. Oh, Blitz from outside as well has caused so much chaos in the round. He could literally be getting pinched from everywhere. Okay, that's the first one. That's the first one. He can't do it again, surely. No. Oh, no way. Senzu's going to stick it as well. No way. Mikaze finds another one. He's going to have to... He's just sitting on the hope that they aren't sticking it, but spamming through the wall. The damn near impenetrable hut. Only takes off like 10 health off of Senzu with that entire spam. And so just sticking it there had to force out some sort of reaction a little bit harder. And so he might have found 2 frags there. Might have gotten awfully close, but not. But the Mongols taken back the conversion round. And Navi still with enough money to afford to put an AK on Wonderful's back. Three players looking to target ramp, but 2 here, ready to clear out, ready to mop. Only 1 though. Mzinho's very weak, 11 HP, and does keep himself alive for a little bit longer. So ramp looking a little bit less enticing, but Mikaze managing to find his way towards Secret, could link up with the crew. How do you clear Techno in this position? He might find a good timing. I'm going to clear too many angles at once, but now spotted towards backside. Alexi's going to rush him with the pistol. Not going to work. Still a looming threat, and Wonderful can't capitalise. Never mind, he will eventually now. Blitz from the heavens. Is Mzinho going to be spotted out as well from the vent? Oh my goodness. Wonderful laser headshot. And Mikaze now free entry towards heaven as well. So, yeah, Mzinho's like still very weak. He ain't making this. Still 2 weak players in front of him. Could catch it. And Mikaze doesn't want to swing. He's so low. And Mzinho with a clutch of his own. What is going on in these early rounds? What am I watching? Mongols fighting back once again. You can't count them out. Mzinho, all they needed to do was connect 1 bullet to the man's like body. Even a leg shot would have worked. And you can't touch him. And now Navi got to go in for a full eco. Nothing to buy, nothing to look forwards to. I mean, what do you do? Just rush straight out, like straight outside. You go through Squeaky and just see what happens, you know? Hoping for aggression, but you aren't going to get it. Wherever you go, you're kind of cooked. This looks like it's just a timeout round. Like, Alexi's just out there talking. Giving them some ideas for the next couple rounds, but you're just going to have to dry peek outside. Yeah, Blitz catches a nice head, spots out 1 more, so you can probably safely assume there's somebody else there. Nade doesn't connect onto it, and yeah, peeking that. So many eyes on the angle. Not going to work, but Wonderful does take out Techno. But still, it is a 2v4. Navi going to find it a bit difficult. Blitz as well. Doesn't even get to pick up the Deagle before he gets taken out by Senzu. So 3 rounds. 3 rounds straight for the Mongols after what was an embarrassment of a pistol round. Now finally we're into full buy season. We got the first full gun round queued up in front of us. And the Mongols on the CT side do have the blessing. It's a CT sided map, but you do have to make sure you win this map or else you're going to be going out like it was EPL. The same embarrassment that it was there. The same embarrassment that it was in Stockholm. At the hands of Navi. What was it? 2-0 victory. And it was an absolute blowout on Nuke last time in the favour of Navi. So 13-3, you know, at least Mongols have tied up the amount of rounds they got last time. So, oh god, Makazi's at the net. Oh, 9-10 spots him out and misses the shot, but Blitz at least gets a heads up. Heads up, they might be getting pinched, but 3 players here. Oh, even the shoulder. The young blood peeking got the better reaction times. And so whilst Navi do have this space towards outside, they've got a flash and a nade left. And now they've got 5v3. Okay, never mind. I take that back. How was that a missed shot? Spam through the wall isn't going to help them either. So does Ema peek through heaven? Does Mzinho find the timing? I mean, Techno makes the herd a little bit weaker, but oh god, Mzinho finds the timing there as well, so it's falling apart. You've got 25 seconds left, guys. You've got to start making some moves now. Oh god. You have to commit. What's going on? Where are you guys going? You've got 10 seconds. You're nowhere near a bomb site. You have nowhere near enough time to clear anything, so Techno can just come and deny the plant. What am I looking at? No cover for Lexi planting as well. They just lost the round purely on time. It was a 5v2. 5v2. How have Mongols pulled that off? Oh my god. It burns my eyes. It hurts to look at. Absolute sell of a round. 5v2, you had all of outside control. Just go anywhere. There are 2 players left. Best case scenario for the Mongols, they're stacking a site. Where you had the lurk towards ramp, but still, at the worst case scenario, it was a 4v2 on either one of the sites. If they stacked it, they were split up as well. It was a 4v1 wherever they went. And for some reason, they're just letting the round cook, letting it sit in front of them. Waiting for the round to win itself. Why? How does it get to that? You even had a full buy as well. I know you had limited util, but oh, that's an impossible round to lose, and they lost it. Oh, blitz early towards secret might find a good timing on some of these guns. You got pistols as well, so unless an AK is holding this, it might be quite difficult to punish. Blitz with the molly going to make his presence known, so they aren't going to want to go secret now. They're going to have to be going into the lion's den that is A. Oh, so many bodies spotted outside as well. Mzinho and Senzu going to clean up. Lexi gets a deagle shot, but not enough to kind of, you know, justify that they got the round. But hey, you know, there was a 2v4, there was a 2v5 last round that made it. Okay, yeah, that's going to sit. But there was a 2v5 last round, and then it still went in the way of the two's favour. But you know, that nade's going to kind of put an end to the hope. So Lexi's going to hold on to the AK at best. Senzu's spotted him out as well, so he might even get targeted after time. They know where he is, so might be able to take a AK after round after time as well. Techno's getting close to it. Oh, doesn't get it in time. Doesn't get there in time, so I think this is going to be a full buy. Yeah, so Blade's questioning it too. He's going to have to see what they can muster up. You've got enough for a full buy on Makazi as well, so he's got an AK and a full belt of util. Alexi got the same. And Bit should have enough as well. So it's only really Ema and Wonderful that will be going down to the Galils. But this still should be a solid round put together for Navi. And yeah, going to buy into Galils. Maybe Wonderful goes for a Mac 10 or something so he can afford an AWP in the coming rounds. Nope, full buy, of course. Galils into the mix. And this is enough util to work with if you're Navi. So many options, so many different ways you can play Nuke. And a very comfortable map for Navi has been in the past, so surely they can put it together today, in this round at least. Oh god, I'm Xenia on the jiggle peak. Lexi's selling some util outside, and Kazi's going to be able to cross over towards Secret if he wants, but MZ's going to need that backup from 910 on the AWP in just a few moments, really. Oh god. Oh my god, 910 shooting me in the back as well. So confident he hit the shot, swapping to the pistol. You now have the idea they were probably going to group up, so that smoke's going to have to force Navi's hand into what? Going to an A split instead. You've got what? Senzu on rafters. No, I mean Senzu's there instead, still hitting his shot. Techno on rafters, a hard spot to clear. Yeah, dropping onto Hut instead. I mean, Wonderful gets out with his life. Ema gets one trade in there, but Wonderful not a whole lot to work with. Do you want to save the Galil? Because I mean, kind of messing up. Okay, hold on a sec. He did a 1v4 last time. Okay, thank God he's not going to do it again. Thank God for the Mongolz' sake, they're not going to do it again. And once again, we find ourselves in this kind of early lead for the Mongolz on their CT side as well. No, it was on the T side last time, wasn't it? Bloody hell. It's been a long day. They had an early lead last time, and it did falter later in the game, so that overconfidence might come back to bite them. And blitz aggression. This is a very unorthodox spot to play. You often see people hiding in that kind of cubby alongside Mini, but you don't see this very often. Going as pistols as well. The close range is a bit risky, but yeah, McCarthy's not clearing this any day of the week. Oh, peeking around though, Bit gets the trade, and that is an AK picked back up. So playing a bit close was questionable. Oh, and Alexi Speed's just absolutely gunning it down Secret. And he's made the noise there, but he is actually going back. So 910 punishes him as he kind of tries to push through the smoke, or push beside it, trying to get back to his teammates who are all just hiding in A. You've got Techno on site, 910 outside, so it does really lay in the hands of Techno. Well-timed molly, but oh yeah, mow down from Techno. Wonderful, 1v4 again. He did it once, nearly did it a second time. Can he? Why not try a third? Never mind. Deagle ain't enough to work with. Says Wonderful, and 910 with the AWP. Looking very comfortable once again. I mean, as soon as Mongolz seem to get an AWP on 910, everything just goes so swimmingly. Just wherever you need him, the man's there. Takes a matter of seconds to rotate, and he always finds a way to get a couple of kills. You know? Easily top 5 AWPer this year. easily. Oh, Blitz early in towards Secret. Doesn't actually get punished for his plays, but just a bit of a scare factor. Making Mongolz a little bit more nervous in Secret, knowing that anyone could peek at any time, really. Has got Blitz help him here, and a replenished smoke wall, so you do have that chance. But Wonderful's on top of Lobby, so this could be just a bit of a fake, really, with Mongolz looking to find some space on the lower site, but it does look like it could be an A hit. Might find a good timing, and Lexi with the frag, though. It's nice to see, and a double entry just like that. I mean, I say entry, I know he's pushed up, but still very well cleared from the IGL, and another one in the mix as well, leaving Blitz all alone. Oh god, he's playing cruise discipline, and Alexi spins around as well. Head on a swivel, finds four goddamn frags. I like the play from Blitz, but as soon as Mongolz's like, hold on a sec, there's a guy like right above you, Alexi, instantly flicks and gets the head. That's a monster of a kill. I thought you had him dead to rights, but never mind. Was that I think that's a CT tactical timeout. So the first one taken for the Mongolz. Once again, they've hit 7. 7-2. I'm getting a little bit of deja vu, guys. I recognise this a little bit too much. So do Navi flip it around once again. Eastside's a little bit harder to work with. Ema, fast play, making it down vent already. So that's a bit worrying for your Mongolz. Blitz looks like he's desperate to push, desperate to find a frag, desperate for some info. 9-10 down the lower side, gets rid of Ema, and oh my god. Alexi is on fire today. No matter what anyone says. Oh my goodness! Come on! Who needs a team when you've got an Alexi? I mean, Mongolz well wiping up the frags. You had 9-10 from ramp before, so now position known. He's just going to save this. Yeah, there's absolutely no chance. And these are some stellar frags from Alexi. You know, I'm not going to say he does it all the time, but he does do it too often, you know? All the kills he gets is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely monstrous frags that just hurt to watch. I almost have to feel bad for the Mongolz. He's just crouch peeking fast into every angle. I mean, what? You don't need to sign Donk to Navi. You've already got Alexi. Get the man out of the IGL role, and he would absolutely fry. Hasn't Alexi been in IGL his entire career? I'm pretty sure he was at IGL on. Yeah, it was IGL on OG. They're on NIP as well, I'm pretty sure. And then you've also got, when he was on G2, he was I'm guessing he was also the IGL there. So we don't know what Alexi's potential is, you know. He has been in IGL for I think all of his career. You know, guy could be Donk, you know. We just don't know it. Oh god. Bit spotted out and Senzu and Rafters. He flashes galore. I mean, these flashes are absolutely getting eaten up by Senzu. And what looks like it might have been a failed upper hit has been converted to an outside play, and Blitz in garage, but very far back, very reserved. This is only if you want to do a heaven wrap, this really becomes that impactful. Because you haven't got that info outside either way, you just know they aren't going heaven. That's all you can really get from that. You don't know what's going on in secret. There could be anybody there. Could even be wrapping ramp, but... Okay, never mind. Blitz now's going to hear those footsteps getting early, but 9-10. Netting the first, getting traded out by who else but Alexi. Oh, Mzigo's already down here, though. They didn't even realise, didn't even think about it. Oh, that's a bit of a miss. It's a bit of a missed flash, but still 3v2. Man advantage for Mongolz. And 3 HP on Bit. There's a nade on Techno, so if played right. Oh, MP9's going to absolutely nail the frag, yeah. And Alexi's on awkward position, spotted out as well. This is just perfect distraction. You can't really get this. You can't get it at all. So that deja vu, you know, not tingling anymore. Mongolz finding 8 this half on their CT side. So whilst Navi do have 3 in the bag, 4 would be nice. 9 would be a little bit worrying, because then you have the kind of point where the pistol round could actually take the Mongolz straight to match point if it gets to 9. But you know, 8-4 would be reasonable for Navi. Although you still do have the kind of comfort of there is a map coming up ahead of this. Even if we lose this, guys, you know, there's still what the Decider Ancient after this anyway. So you can put your thoughts to one side if you need to, but still you don't want to be thrown away for a map for no reason. Best of all, you've got your CT side to look forwards to, so... Should be quite comfortable for Navi. Or at least the mindset should still be there. They should be still pretty happy with what they've got. 3 rounds, I mean, they have been fairly individual-centric rounds. You've had Alexi with however many opening frags. You had 1-4 on the pistol round with the crazy 4 kills. Oh, okay, Bit with the opening. Techno dying first, and that's the A-site player. That's the squeaky player going out early, so... You got a question where you go from here, and that smoke blowing open completely caught Makazi off guard. So whilst you might have had man advantage for a second there, Mongols aren't going to let you have that forever. I think Alexi's going back to replenish the smoke wall outside, but might just be a fake. A bit of a ruse. Trying to get 9-10 to move, so Ema peeking straight into it isn't going to stand a chance. Lone site defender, he's on... You've only got 9-10 on A, but this still isn't very enticing. You don't want to go here, so... Mzinho is going to get targeted on ramp. 45 seconds, going to have to push the smoke, and Mzinho's kind of read this perfectly, actually. He's just going to... He's going to let them have ramp and play for holding the B site anyway, but now Navi's going to be in 2 minds. Where do you go? Do you go back towards A? Do you go down towards B instead? You have Mzinho down here. You have 25 seconds. How many angles can you clear? Are they going to do anything? Are they actually pushing this? They aren't going to save. They better not. If Mzinho gets 1 here, he's secured the round. Oh my god, he doesn't secure any of them. He doesn't even get any damage on them, does he? That's bombed down. That's something at least, but Blitz very close to being checked, and Senzu getting the first frag towards ramp anyway. Gonna have to force Bit into holding 1 of 2 angles. Oh, okay. From long, Senzu gets taken out, but Blitz making it more competitive. Alexi's only on 5 HP. He's an absolute sitting duck. Full blind. Can't even see what's going on in front of him. So Blitz, a triple kill to pick up the pieces on the B-bomb site. That's a 9-3 half for the Mongols, finding themselves in a comfortable lead coming into the next. Alright, so now we've got a Mongolz T side in front of them. And when we saw the Mongolz at EWC, I know it's been a while, but thinking back when they were against, was it Vitality in the semi-finals, I think? Their T side on Nuke was absolutely incredible. Came a lot from Techno, so we'll have to see how he puts up into this. But oh my god, Bits mowing them down with the Julies, and Wonderful getting a nice little back to his old ways with the USPS. But after an absolute massacre on ramp, you've been left into a 2v2. You've got Mikaze back of sight. Oh, and those are decoys, not even flashes. So that's quite nice to see. You've got Ema and Mikaze have grouped back up, and Mikaze's showing his presence on B, so now the Mongols are choosing to go A instead. You've got two players here, so it will be a difficult one. Fully going for the plant, absolutely going to stick it, but Ema looking to get curious now. Dink down to, yeah, 1 HP pretty much, and from the heavens, Techno's going to find the head of Mikaze. Blitz, back-to-back triple kills, and now that crucial pistol round that Navi were hoping to win hasn't gone their way, because, you know, Wonderful hasn't been there to give them a 1v4, so it makes it a little bit more difficult now. You've got very nice guns if you're Mongols. Navi needs to pull out some crazy stuff. If you lose this round, it's 3-11. Then you're gonna have to eco because you won't have enough money, so it'll be 3-12. And then I don't want to, like, you know, be a bit too harsh on them. But if he gets to 3-12, I think they might be cooked. I think it might be classified as it's over. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, okay. I thought 910 had it there. He had an AK in his hands, but never mind. Now 910's out of the round and Wonderful got a kill. Maybe 910 just didn't expect Wonderful to be that ballsy pushing out into yard. So I guess never mind. He learned his lesson. Wonderful Scout still remains on the field. I think I saw the Galil getting thrown over the fence anyway, so won't get saved. Oh, Techno just pushing out, completely dry swinging it, finds Alexi in transition. Now the A-site's only got Ema here. Oh, Mikaze from Secret missed a couple shots there. Maybe should have gotten that, but oh, okay. Okay, Ema from Hut finds the back of Techno's head, but Senzu's going overlooked from here. Finds the one and gets traded out, but now back into a 2v2 post plant. Inferior guns. The CT shouldn't be finding this very easy, and Bit goes down early. The best gun there, the MP9. Now Mikaze left to pick up the pieces. Oh, finds the... Oh my god, can't connect the shots. Can't find it. Nearly so close. At the side of the head of Mzinho. Handed him on a silver platter, but Deagle's not the best gun for the job, and it's almost an impossible clutch anyway. Even if he found the frag on Mzinho, a blitz in the heaven. Could have just played time at that point. There was no kit. All he had to do was just sit there and play cat and mouse, but now that's the force bite round gone for Navi, so it's 3-11. And now they've got reinforce. Oh my god. Absolute belt. What is that, Techno? Hold on a sec. Like a hot knife through butter, melts them away. Did he even realise he got the kill? Did he realise he was there? Was that just a crazy pre-fire? Just looks like he accidentally shot the person behind him instead of the one in front. I mean, I don't even know who it was. I wasn't looking at the names. I was looking at the goddamn incredible frags. Yeah, that's the bullet in the coffin, guys. Yeah, spam through the wall. Alexi's not going to get given a chance there, and now there's a 9-round lead. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything, but I think Mongolz might have it in the bag. There are 9 rounds. 9 rounds. You need to win 1 to get back to what worst case scenario, it's overtime. Even then, you could possibly make it back. So hey, I'll see you on Ancient. You know what? No. Navi have got this. Okay, never mind. Ema's early aggression wants to get it over with. Inhut gets punished by Techno. And like I said, Techno is incredible. He is the win condition on Nuke. So active. He almost comes into a Rops-like lurk. Just does every role, it seems. And yeah, Bit's looking to get active ramp as well. They just want it over with. 5v3. Make it a 5v2. Okay, Makazi picks up 1, making it back. And it's not going to work if you even give them 1v1s, but you know, Techno finding 1 more, and Wonderful's now position noted. You know, you don't even need to commit to B, guys. You've got 50 seconds. They haven't noticed. Mzenius is pushing straight through window, and so Mongolz close it out. 13-3, getting their revenge for Mirage. And so we require all 3 maps. All 3 maps. What more could you ask from this semi-final? Now only 1 map away, both of these teams to the grand final. Navi starting out on the CT side. Can they keep the streak going from EPL? 2-0 in EPL, a bit more Laban in this one. And a bit of an embarrassment on you. Can they come back on this Ancient instead? McCarthy flashed away, overlooked though. I'm sorry. McCarthy doesn't even need to back up the lone man on a lone wolf. Nails 3 headshots. It looks like just everyone overlooked him. Like, oh yeah, sure, you can go get him. Everyone's deflecting. No, you can have him. No, you can have him. No, you can have him. Oh, completely overlooked. That is hard to watch. Yeah, there's no way Blitz checks his corner as well. There is no way. Too many angles to check, and Wonderful gets the head, sends to 1v5. You know, there was a crazy clutch on Nuke in the pistol. I'll give you that, but this is almost impossible. Yep, damn near impossible. Makazi 4 to his name in the first round, showing us how it's done. And this has been a highlight central of a series. So many. The Blitz spray transfer. Wonderful pistol round clutch. And McCarthy shows us what he can do. You know, it has been some goddamn good Counter-Strike on this stage in Thunderpick World Championships. You know, a cinema semi-final, exactly what we wanted. And the Mongolz, you know, every single time they come into a pistol round and they lose it, they are never going in for a force buy. Oh my god, Alexi even clears that corner too. Flying MP9. And Bit just got 1 spam through the smoke anyway. So yeah, not gonna work very well. Mzeno is gonna try and. Oh, he nearly gets the kill. He got Bit to 12 HP. You know, it's better than nothing. It's a confidence boost at the least, but just want to get the round over and done with as quick as possible. At least making sure you don't get that ego build up. Not letting them get too confident. So into AKs pretty swiftly. Pretty swiftly on Ancient, straight into the gun rounds. Oh, never mind. We're going for a restart. Mouse lag. Cool. There we go. Restarted. Back up. Nope. Okay. Come on. There we go. Finally. I think I actually see some more util invested for the likes of the Mongols. I think that was less last time. Give them a chance to reconsider, but hey, you know, whatever. We'll let them get away with it. Let's see what they can bring to us. That Emo, usually aggro getting burnt alive, but Makazi isn't, and he's firmly ahead of the pack. Early man advantage, Zeno barely gets out of the smoke there before getting his head ripped off. They're going to sing us to smoke and push through this. Ema gets absolutely taken out, but the donut help as well. Leave them scratching their heads, really. You had the help with Ema from donut, and it looked like the frags were going their way. You had two quick openers, but very quick rotate from Navi. 3 players swarming the site within what felt like an instant. Shutting out the Mongols, and now 9-10 left in a 1v3 clutch. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that at all, but a couple of easy frags would go a long way. Lexi peeking this. Oh, that's a nice shot. Just a quick double tap to the head. Gets through 9-10. Now 3-0 early start. What's this, like a half buy? Might go with a couple of pistols sprinkled in there, but not a whole lot. And I like the change of pace. You had Amzinho dying towards bottom mid. You know Makazi was there, possibly a second one. And then just complete change in the place, just disrespecting the molly as well. Going straight into the A hit, but because the rotates were so quick, maybe they found some info towards B. Maybe they saw the round in crack that maybe that was a round that's going to go ahead. But a good read either way to rotate that quickly and efficiently. So instead, Mongolz is going to be a simple old B hit. Nice flashbang as well. Keeps bit off the angle, but Techno's swinging that, and he's still partially blind. Doesn't even get the chance. What, cover from Bit as well? Ema's life just stays alive. Ema might be out of a magazine. Bit might be out of a magazine. They might have sprayed all their rounds in their back pocket, but still the pistols and the util coming over their heads just keeps them going. And I know it was a weaker investment, but still, I felt like Techno shouldn't have been peeking that if he's fully blind. Didn't even look to fire off any shots before he got taken out. But hey, you know, we'll ignore it. We'll ignore it. Look onwards and upwards, and this mid crunch is lethal once again. This time they do manage to trade Ema back out, so Blitz doesn't die for naught this time. And now the defense has been spread pretty thin. You've got Alexi and Cave, but he's got a lot of angles to hold. They've stacked B. They've stacked A, sorry. So 2 players at A, 1 mid, 1 B. So Alexi's what? You find first contact. Best case scenario, you get a kill. Maybe you fall off and retreat, play for the retake instead. Now you've got the Uthal over here, so Makazi's quick to come and reinforce the back line, but the smokes here they've just locked him out of the round. So at least a bomb plant should come down. Molly denies it a bit longer, but not even planting on default as well. Oh, tough position. Alexi spamming there, somehow doesn't get the frag, but Nate from Wonderful thins the herd a little bit more. Oh, and peeking that as well. Techno a little bit overconfident, and it all falls down just like that. What was that? 4 players peeking at the same time, and that's an impossible task. I feel like maybe they could have played it a little bit more passive there. Could have played it towards Cave, could have played it towards Ramp, but everybody there was on site, looking to get ready into the action, you know. Let me take the kill, let me get some more frags, you know. But as those smokes fell, it's just like you're sitting ducks. Wherever you look, there's somebody pushing you. And so instead, it turns out, first 5 rounds, all have gone in favour of Navi. 5-0 start, and some fat old cash on Bit. Could even drop an AWP to Wonderful. I mean, Wonderful could even buy an AWP himself. But no. These rounds have just fell flat on their face for the Mongols. And so taking a timeout, hoping to come back into this fairly soon. Early aggression from Senzu this time, actually managing to get out of that elbow before getting taken. And Mikazi doesn't even suspect the angle. Thought the molly spread far enough to help him, but Ema does trade through the smoke. Oh, actually nearly baits out the shot from Alexi as well. Oh my god, and Techno. You know, half the time Techno swings, he looks like a Muppet. I will say that. Half the time he looks like a Muppet, the other half of the time it's actually somehow works. He just dry swings, and that in this case might have actually secured the round. Smoke here gives Navi a chance to get back into this. Oh, but the flash is that a team flash? Oh, okay. Mzinho spamming through, punishes Ema, but still dying. And Techno backside keeps her a little bit thinner as well. But Lexi needs to come up with a clutch. He's got a kit on his back. Does he have time? Needs to swing from 9-10. Does he have the time? Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, he doesn't have the time. Mongols find their first. And Alexi, I swear down, had that clutch in the bag. Oh my god. 9-10. No, Alexi's the new Donk. In this series, you know, that's what I've seen. He's the new Donk. And they're taking a timeout after losing the one round, you know. I know it's like the mental of like, you know, let's keep the momentum going, guys. We gotta keep plowing through. 13-1, 13-1. But like, I don't know how I feel about it. As soon as you lose a round, you can't just always take a timeout, you know. You can let a couple slide, guys. You can just have like every now and again where you're... Is that fireworks? Okay. Alright then, I've sorted that out. So... Alright, fireworks are fine. Dogs have calmed down. I'll edit that out. I'll be fine. I'll edit it out. Now back into the CS. 5-1. Still a good buy on the Mongols. They just won the round and got even worse. Oh my god. Okay. These have been some laser shots today. It has been some crispy aim from these guys. Come on, Senzu. Show us what you got. Oh, it's all just a ruse anyway. A site has been nearly completely vacated except for what? You got Ema here. And 3 players about to come towards his way. Catches the timing, actually gets in the cubby. But yeah, 2 players there. Just gonna absolutely fry the guy. Now Senzu becomes a late lurk. Oh, and Blitz long range as well. Gonna keep the advantage going. So you got 2 players. Now, gonna have to go and save. But Senzu over here can come and lurk. I mean, what? You go and... Hopefully you can save in the comfort of cave, but... Senzu can still put an end to that if he wants. I feel like you can't justify the hunt here. You haven't got enough money in the bank to keep on going for this. I mean, Blitz might even just walk straight into this anyway. Oh, Bit has to nail the frag to get... Oh, it gets 2 actually, alright. Alright, fair enough. I mean, he's now literally on 1 HP. No way. Spammed through the wall on 1 HP. That's a gut wrench for Bit right there. So close. Agonizingly close. I mean, at least Alexi gets to keep the AWP. At least that stays in rotation, and Wonderful gets to hold on to that a little bit longer. Still 2 rounds for the Mongols, not the end of the world. Navi, when they played at EPL, Ancient was in the mix and they won it in OT, 16-12. A very close game, and I mean, this one has to be a trading map picks back and forth. How are they going to make this one pan out? I mean, wonderful. Early frag on Senzu. Gotta love it. Early frag on Senzu towards ramp, and Ima's pushed up in A main, so even if you go back and push this, you know, it's not going to be very convenient for you at all. Kazi jump spotting mid as well. The smoke goes through, so it does cloud his vision a little bit longer. It might be a bit of a fake instead. Are they going to go? They're going to go back to B, I reckon. Yeah, so Ima's position in A main won't even go noticed at all, so we'll get to do that in the following rounds still. And yeah, it should give Navi the confidence to stack B, although you have got the smoke at mid, so Mikazi has called over some reinforcements in bit as well. But Ima, very active lurk, going on the flank already. Might even catch them off guard, you know? If Bomb pushes up here, might find it. Oh my god, Techno through the wall as well, getting the opening pick, and it's just falling, it's crumbling. 13 goddamn seconds, and we're running to A. Oh my god, I mean, I know you had Emo, you caught out the lurk, so you could assume there's an empty A. That is a risky play. That is a damn risky play. If anybody was there, that was round over, you know. They were going to pull a Navi on that one round on B. I can't remember the exact round, but, you know, it would have been pretty disturbing. And if they went B, there might have only been 2 players there, and it would have been a little bit more risky. You would have gotten to save less guns out of it, but Navi equally get to save some guns of their own. And also importantly, Kevlar almost intact for both these players. So, still working in their favour, but the Mongols are closing that gap to the lead. I will close up just only 2 rounds. Back in the week, we go full buy for what, both teams of this as well? I mean, it's looking pretty good, really. Still going for a full buy, but Navi's economy pretty shaky. Can't be too certain on the outcome. So win this round's almost as a necessity. Blitz just catches a glimpse of even pushing up and whiffs his entire mag. I mean, I know he's blind, but how did none of those shots connect, you know? How did... Okay. It's been pulled back pretty goddamn quickly. Hold on a sec. What? I start yapping about how he's lost, how he didn't connect any of the shots there, but then you have the double push from ramp that gets punished by Techno. You have Senzu now peeking into the AWP line that actually he manages to get the kill on anyway. So mid also got decimated. That round completely fell apart. I was just about to say how that was kind of hard to watch. I know he's full blind, but it doesn't look it on my screen. So, you know, of course he can't be full blind. You know, he can still see. But, like, what? How did it all go wrong? Aggression from everyone on the map just gets completely punished. And that double nade from Senzu, nice early man advantage. You've only got pistols here, so any advantage you can get is quite happy. And that's a gun retrieved, so Ima gets to hold on to an M4. That's pretty nice. Senzu's retrieved gun. Saved out and actually gives Navi a chance. So now what do you want to do? Where do you want to place this Ima turret? There's looks to be some fake util pushing out some info. I mean, one of the mollies has gone there, but you are just going to get Navi peeking into ramp, sorry. And whilst you do lose Blitz, Mzinho here to clean up the mess, getting 3 of the kills there. Wonderful holding on in Donut, and the bomb just out of his sight line. Oh, it doesn't connect the shots as well, and so if Alexi crosses this 9-10 AWP line, Oh, sees the shoulder. Gonna keep his interest there for a little bit longer, and 910's gonna hit that shot comfortably. Wonderful, no kit, but a deagle. Can't count him out. Oh, I mean, 910 might have missed the shot, but Techno's on point, you know. I feel like Techno's underrated. He did get the MVP at EWC. I mean, I've managed to talk about EWC twice today already. But he is very undervalued, I would say. I pick him a lot for my pick'ems, and whilst in some maps he might not get the best stats, I know Mirage he didn't do amazing. But on Nuke he fried, and he's looking pretty damn good now, so I can have faith in him. I can have faith in him. Oh, that's rough. Aggro from Makazi. 910 goes down early. Looking at a smoke. Although you have got the 1 player on A and 3 on B. So, oh, Senzu spots out 1 there. So you don't get the info on who it is though, and that's Alexi. So who is the cave player? So you don't get anything of value out of that. It is two-way info. Mzino is pushed up quite far here. You've got wonderful holding red room, but anyone can be pushed up on A. Oh god, the double push from Ema and Bit. Getting 2 frags there, completely turning the tides of what it felt like they had so much room to work with. Might have been a 4v4, but it felt like Mongolz had the upper hand in that. And it all falls apart, just both of them not watching Cave at the same time, and just an unlucky timing completely removes both of them from the round. And Navi, after winning 5 straight, losing 5 straight, finally find another round. And I don't know how I feel about these timeouts, guys. I don't know how I feel. There's 1 round left of the half, and you're taking a timeout. You know, I don't know how valuable this round is to take a timeout. You know, maybe the mental's not there. Maybe something like that. Maybe, I mean, that round was a bit difficult to console myself with. Like, you should have been. It should have been going the way of the Mongols. I know that is a bit of a mistake. It kind of is messed up, but I don't know how much value you find when you're gonna have, like, what, a 2-minute break after this anyway. I don't know how much value that timeout has when you could quite easily just use it in a couple of rounds from now, and it could find, like, triple the impact or something like that. I mean, I know I'm just making up numbers, but but still, these timeouts feel like a very awkward positions. I know I'm not a pro. I haven't been on a pro team, but I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know. Double push A main as well. So 3 players going to stack the B bomb site. Nobody holding mid, and this is very aggro. You're already setting up a very active lurk in Makazi, pinning them from behind. Might even catch a timing onto what, Mzinho? Oh, Senzu as well. God. Now that bottom mid presence is known, they could even be flanking through CT, so you're kind of trapped. Oh god, he's even getting some more. They're still going to test him, just completely dry. And he actually gets. Did he actually find that on Mzinho as well? Gets 2 kills, and Mzinho's low, and he gets away with his life. 5v3 now secured. Should be just an easy mop up for Navi. Oh, Miss Molly again? That's rough. And, okay, 910's going to peek through that. Actually beats out the Yorp in that engagement. Oh, no. Yep, that is disgusting from Bit. Pushing through the smoke. Just the balls on him. Finishing off this half and sending us to Navi's T side to potentially close us out. Now, 5-7. This is still competitive scoreline. This has been a very competitive game. It's gone. I'm not going to say back and forth, because you know Nuke was a blowout. It wasn't nicest. Mirage was fairly close. Now 5-7 on this map 2 is what we want to see. Especially in favour of Navi after losing, what, 9-3 at the half on Nuke. Oh, quick play from them. Pushing out Cave and actually finding that control early. Julie's close range. None of the shots hit, but Senzu here to hopefully do something. But, you know, kind of pinned from all angles. Not going to help him at all. 9-10 looked like he wanted to push the smoke, but going to rethink it. Oh, one player left. I was going to say 2 left, but Wonderful's pretty eager. Now only Mzinho left. Quick tap onto Ema. Don't do this again. Please, guys. Please don't. I mean, you've got no info. You don't know where any of them are. They could be Cave. They could be... Oh, my God. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, he's got no kit. Stall him a little longer, and Wonderful finds the shot anyway. A beautiful headshot. And 4 kills again. What is it with Wonderful? Quad kill in, what, 2 pistol rounds? 2 of the 6. Come on. This is magic stuff from him. It's Wonderful from Wonderful. Oh my goodness. And they get to keep the lead as well. It might even go... It could go Navi's way, you know. It's looking promising for them. A T-side on Ancient feels way easier than a T-side on Nuke, I'll tell you that. 4 players. Pushing up A main. That's a good timing. Pushes away, but Makazi's still holding it. And looks to be conflicting opinions on do you want to push this or not. You've got Wonderful here ready to help out if you need. So Makazi gets a kill and doesn't even manage to get traded. Okay. Alright, guys. Come on, Blitz. Come on, do we get to see it? No. Go back to B. Go back to B. Don't. They might even try to fake B anyway. Okay. That is disgusting. Now, oh my goodness. I know it's just pistols. 4 kills from Makazi. Nearly going to get 5. But Blitz, opposite side of the map. Oh, peeking out as well. Yeah, he was going to take that ace from any day of the week. Oh, if only he pushed up a little bit further. I mean, if only they would have had... They could have held their own. If that deagle shot would have connected onto Makazi, maybe they would have gone through Cave, and we could have got a nice old Zeus kill out of Blitz. But no, you know, Makazi has to ruin everything. I'm joking. I love you, Makazi. You're an incredible player. He's like 18 years... Is he 18 or is he like 20? He's something like that. He's young blood and it's good to see him in the scene, but he's burning alive at Blitz's molly early in the round. Ema trades him out, but still no mid-control garnered for him. Senzi spots out the bottom mid of kind of T players, but how they main control, I'm going to quickly relinquish it. And now Navi, they know they've got kind of no space on the side of the map. You've got no space at mid as well, and Alexi's here towards Banana anyway. So the only space that you have to work with is B. You have nothing to work with. You could go back towards A and reclaim it, but it's too much of a risk almost. So 4 players up ramp with a bit of util sent on from Ema. Spotted out around the molly. Techno just dancing here. 9-10 as well. Lending a helping hand. Mopping up the crew. Ema 15 HP left as well. Bomb on the site. Just to spam through the molly will be enough. Oh, they're looking like they want to spam through it as well. Oh. Oh, okay. Mzinho gets taken out, but a quick trade from Senzu. Bit of a baity play there. Maybe a slight miscommunication that Mzinho didn't know that kind of that angle was open to him, but it's fine. It is absolutely fine. First round of this half. First CT round for the Mongols, and Navi going in straight with a tactical timeout. Six to 9 scoreline. That's nice if I've ever seen it. You know, I could be making some 6-7 jokes. I haven't made any today. I mean, blitzes, kills, and assists. I could say that. No, I don't want it to become a habit. I don't want it to become a habit. It's almost too late in the season as well. I can't start making 6-7 jokes now. The meme's dead. The meme's dead. I can't start saying it. I can't. 69 though. I'm saying that every day of the week. That's how you know you're a shit caster. We start making 69 jokes rather than analysing the gameplay. That's how you know it's over. Alright, let's look back into this. Bomb looking to be towards bottom mid, and you do have a lot of mid control if you're Navi. You have a lot of it kind of given open to you. Although everything is kind of being held here. You've got a close... What is it? A close range Mzino on A, so he's going to back off now, so he can't even go there. You've got 2 players on B. Just a very default setup from both these teams. Bit of a heavier presence towards mid, trying to just see if they can get any openings, creep up, maybe find somebody in Donut as well. Oh, okay. Dink through the wall, Mzino's not going to peek that again. And Donut control has been relinquished, so the smoke there is going to confirm that Donut's yours, but you've only got 30 seconds left, and the bomb is grouping up towards A as well. Bit just selling a bit of a fake. Bit of a fake on B, and they're going to blow open the smoke and just gun it. Blow open the smoke, and they're going to have to go for this. Oh, on the boost up as well. Mzino goes down early. 9-10 has to hold his ground, but only can find the 2 and needs a couple more. So 3v3 post plant. You've still got a lurk on mid. He just pop back into action at any time. Nobody's coming through mid, so he can push through CT. Catch them off guard. 2 players running through Temple. Close range with the SMGs are going to be farmed by the Galils. And everybody finds what they need on Navi. It all just comes together beautifully. Absolutely majestic from Navi. I thought at the close range, you know, the SMGs should be absolutely nailing Alexi every day of the week, but with the cover from Ema as well, it's an impossible task. And now that's a round lost. You've got to go back into pistols. You see this quite often where Blitz goes in alone with the M4, but is it enough? You might, if you can cut off Makazi from bottom mid, that would be an amazing opening to start with. Techno is going to have a tough time holding his own on A though. 5-7 in his hands, just running around. Yeah, spam through the smoke. It's going to work, but hold on a sec. 9-10. Nice dink with the USPS, but Blitz goes down. That's a what, M4 almost unretrievable as well. Is retrieved now. Okay, McCarthy, here's the pickup. And does take him out. Doesn't even allow him to save. Now, this is a Navi that are steamrolling today. They are on fire. 11 rounds in the bag as well. You've got a 5-round lead coming into this. You only need, what, 1 more to secure a match point as well. I mean, this is looking pretty damn good for Navi. Grand final is calling. It's calling your name. It's right there. It's within grasping distance. And the Mongol's going to miss out on another deep run again. And, oh my god. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Just as Blitz seems to absolutely sell down bottom mid, it is beautiful cleanup from Mzino. 2 pushing right into his crosshairs. And then just as they're fixated, you know, let's get Mzino. The lurk comes in from Senzu. In from Cave, and they don't even expect it. And now the shots from 9-10 to finish it all off. kills from A main, don't even allow them to get on site. And it is a cleanup. Just as it looks like Blitz goes down to a pointless cause, Mzinho trades it back and gets the impact. Gets it back in there and gets the round saved. 7-11, and this is the round where you can break Navi's money. You win this round, great, it's 8-11. Navi gonna have to eco in the next. 9-11. So this gap can close fairly quickly for Navi. You know, you might have the lead at the moment, but it is really close. Money's not good enough to be able to full buy in the next. You got an AWP on Wonderful, but how much impact can that garner you? This looks to be a mid-crunch for the Mongols, but there's nobody here to hold. There's nobody even in Banana to look for. It is a full A main push, except for the lurk on... What? Is that Alexi on the lurk? I think it is. Even Bits are part of the pack these days. Oh, Flash is good, so 9-10. Stalled, but does manage to find the first frag, and 3 players there. Does actually catch the foot of Wonderful, so gets him low for the minute, but Wonderful going back into this. Long range catching Blitz, but Senzu getting right back into this. The flash is good, and the crunch is even better. Bit the only man left on the site, and the lurk from Alexi. 30 seconds left. Needs to get on site, get the bomb and the frags. It is not happening, so like I said, I mean, does he go for this? I'm not saying it's over just yet. Hold on. Okay, spotted him out now. Just stay alive, guys. Okay. Even then, hungry for the kills. Senzu gets a quad, for Christ's sake. It has been multi-kill heaven today. For literally every player. There is nobody lacking on either of these rosters. It is full-on, hard-fought, well-played CS today. In the semi-final, where you want the best of the best to be, and they are showing it to us today. And Navi, they might have had a shaky start to the previous season and this season, but you know, they are showing us what they're made of at Thunderpick. Two players have a main control, but aren't going to fake it out, just going to make sure there's nobody pushing up. 9-10 on long range at A as well. And Navi looking to go mid instead, but Blitz on this close corner could be a hard position to get rid of, and it looks like he's getting out there like just in time. I mean, he's holding an aggressive angle, and they do manage to just mop it up. Him and Senzu, god damn. Senzu almost as a distraction there. Blitz just managing to get everyone through the smoke, and Senzu with a, was that a 1-tap to Bit? Closing out the rounds, and now it is a 2-round difference. 2-round differential. Well, it was 5. The gap has now closed once again. And another tactical timeout taken for Navi. Their final timeout used. The money's broken as well. I mean, if you win this next round as well, for the Mongols, you can quite easily go straight back into this. And Navi, money broken, would have to go for a partial. And that way you've made it 11-11. The gap is surely closing. Slowly but surely. Leaving A open for the taking this early is a risky play, but Blitz going up early just has balls of steel. Pushing out top mid into the nitty-gritty of the action and just spam through the smoke, you know, why not? Finding the opening onto Ema. Now, you got man advantage. You can just sit back and chillax for a minute. You don't have to force your hand. You can just, as long as you can trade everybody out, it should be a perfect round. Bit posted up in the cubby. Now allowed to lurk here. Now, you're a one-man deficit. Leaving a man to lurk is a very risky play, because when you go onto a site now, it's going to be harder to even keep that post plant very quickly, if you can even get it to that. That extra firepower is needed. Now we're going to regroup towards mid, so Bit is going to come into action. And the smoke towards Donut leaves Red Room free. Blitz there to hold and keep an eye on it, so they can cross over and cause a little bit of chaos. They're going to do a split towards B instead, inserting Makazi. I mean, Makazi's low HP towards Red Room might even become the lurker in the round. So instead it's going to be a ramp push. 9-10 here, nails the first shot. Senzu here, cleaning it up. Mzinho as well, taking out the lurk. It's only one from left, 5 seconds. And then Nade will get Senzu, but that's all he can do. That's all he can muster. 10-11. 1 round difference. Navi don't have any timeouts left to have a conversation about this. It is going to have to be a hero AK on Wonderful. A little bit of Kevlar and a Molly in the mix. It is going to be a disgusting brawl to work with. Wonderful. What's that? Ema's boosted up with the Deagle instead. Nemzinho's close range might get caught out with this. Oh, God. Peeking up. Isn't going to realise the boost is there. Oh, misses the shot. Oh, doesn't get it, but Lexi knows the position, and that's a saved AK. That is a saved AK now in the hands of Alexi. Oh, God, you can't fumble this, Mongolz. No way they pull this out. No way they pull this off. 5 players, all B ramp. 1 flash. It's all they've got. Has to be perfect. And Techno, full blind. It is perfect. Mowing them down, but doesn't get anything more than 1. And Senzu only allowed 1 as well. Now the gun's in the favour of Navi. Blitz and 9-10 have to come back with an absolutely perfect push back, but Wonderful from long range gets the mow down. 3 kills and finding match point on a hero AK. And the Mongols in the final hour fumble it. Oh, God. 2 rounds for Navi to close it out. Full buy in the mix. And the Mongols now have 2 rounds to keep themselves alive at Thunderpick, but Navi can hear. The phone is ringing, it's the grand final, it's calling, and it's calling Navi's hotline. Oh, the frags are all falling apart, but 9-10 keeps them in contest for the moment. Thins the herd a little bit. 2 players towards cave. They're going to have to gamble stack. They're looking like they want to go, what, gamble on B? The entire rest of the map is completely open for Navi. And they've gamble stacked the wrong site. Donut now being pushed. Techno hears this now. Should be calling over 9-10, but a 2v3 post plant is damn near impossible. Good nade. Fat nade. Alexi now less than half HP, and this is going to have to be a setup for Techno. The flashes on 9-10. It is going to have to be perfect. First flash. Oh god, it actually blinds Techno. It's a team flash. And is this where it ends? A second team flash. And he falls down. It's all on 9-10. 1v3 for the map. And it might just be all over. Navi take the series, keep their streak going against the Mongols, and make their way to the grand final of Thunderpick. Alright, that's an incredible game from Mongolz and Navi. And Navi managing to keep it competitive, give us the cinema we want, and they bring themselves to the grand final, where unfortunately they lost. You know, Furia taking their second trophy and K-Sar's MVP, so a bit of a yap. You know, it was a pretty good grand final as well. All 5 maps, but it was a blowout on like pretty much every map. And after this, looking from the future is horrible because Senzu got benched, which by the way I just want to say is like I sat there almost crying. You know, I mean, what? FaZe is some incredible CS, and I was sad when they got rid of Rain. You know, I was sad like this, and Senzu hasn't even been here that long on the Mongols. You know, maybe sad to see. So this will be the final map I've casted for Senzu, or the final series I've casting for Senzu for a little while now, or at least until he finds another roster to be a part of. Anyway, a little bit of eventing there, but yeah, absolutely incredible series. Thanks so much for watching this. Give me some feedback on the casting if you can. I mean, I much appreciate it. I'm always trying to improve, and yeah, have a good day, guys. See you soon.